Suspect in Tennessee Quadruple killing captured after days on the run. Wow, that's good news. Thank God it's done, bro. He's down. Hear the video.
Now, an update in the Tennessee manhunt. The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation tweeting just moments ago, captured Tennessee most wanted fugitive Austin Drummond is now in law enforcement custody after having been caught in Jackson. Steve Harrigan has the latest on this breaking news. Good morning, Steve.
Good morning, Dana. This is a 7-day manhunt that just now has come to an end. Tennessee Bureau of Investigation confirming that they have caught Austin Drummond. This is a man who's accused of killing 4 people in Tennessee. The case got a tremendous amount of attention because not only is he accused of murdering 4 members of a family, but also abducting, kidnapping, and then leaving a 7-month-old baby girl in a car seat on the lawn of
a 7-month-old girl? Leaving her in a car seat and go? Oh, bro.
A random house 40 miles away from those bodies. We've seen recent video of Drummond on door cameras. He's often seen carrying a weapon and was carrying a large amount of ammunition as well. He has a very violent history. Just 28 years old, he's already spent more than a decade in jail. He threatened to kill the jurors in his trial, and yet somehow he was out on bond during the time of these murders. One district attorney who spoke to us from Tennessee said, this is a person who is simply not capable of living in society. Well, he's not going to be in society for any time soon if these murder charges go through. Wound up killing 4 parents of the young girl, the uncle and the grandmother, a targeted killing. Now, Tennessee authorities say they've got their man after a 7-day hunt. Dana, back to you.
All right. Thank you so much. And we'll have.
Oh, bro. Why these people get captured and get freed? Why you get someone and you find he's a criminal and you free them to go back in the society and terrify the society and kill more people? Bro, now these have lost their lives just because someone who was in custody was freed. Bro, we need to think twice. Why could you free someone who is dangerous to the society like that? Bro, this is so bad. And you know how he was got? He was arrested by the help of the community. If it wasn't the community, bro.
That Austin Drummond, a man charged with 4 counts of murder, has finally been apprehended after a number of days on the run since the end of last week, had been on the run. And again, all the kudos goes to community support, the importance of the community in helping them find this man.
Absolutely. It's been 7 days, and they said a call was received of a sighting at 8 a.m. this morning, another one at 8:57 a.m. this morning, and at 9:05 police arrested Austin Drummond. They're really focused on that, and at the same time, anything about Drummond, they're really not saying, because they're saying that's part of the ongoing investigation.
Yes, they said the baby is safe and being taken care of by family members. And finally, there were some firearms retrieved, but they could not say if those firearms were connected to the murders in this case. Or either they don't know, they haven't been tested, or they just don't want to reveal that information as part of the investigation. All right, let's welcome in our guest joining us this hour, criminal defense attorney Sam Bassett. Sam, great to see you. Thank you so much for joining us. I want to get your reaction to this guy being caught. And the thing that jumps out at me is, you know, it seems to have avoided something that could have happened here, because he's going around trying to open doors. And the fact that he's in custody certainly has to make the people in that community feel better, because certainly it looked like perhaps if he would have gotten into one of those doors, perhaps there would have been more tragedy in this case.
For sure. This is just a terrible situation for the members of those communities, especially since he's trying to get into houses or structures. It could have been really dangerous. It could have been much worse. I think this obvious evidence of flight will be used against him at his trial. But what a sigh of relief for the people in those communities.
Yeah, sigh of relief for sure. And they said the community can now rest easy. They are safe from Austin Drummond. But I have to mention this. Here's the video that you were just talking about, Michael. And the reality is, I think, Sam, this to me says he's getting desperate, because I do not believe he would walk up to a door to see if it's open. This day and age, we can all assume there's a ring camera of some sort, because most people tend to have them. And therefore, his whereabouts might be known. So I'm a little surprised he's seen doing this on video. He didn't run very far.
true. I think he's probably looking for some food and water or just some sustenance. But, the thing is, people sleeping inside the house, startled by somebody like that, what a volatile situation that could be, especially if the homeowners are armed, certainly if they're not armed and he confronts them. So it's just a nightmare for somebody who lives in a rural area to have somebody like that wandering around.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's interesting because guys like this, they're not equipped to be on their own out in the elements for 7 days.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? At some point, you're going to try to come in, and that's basically probably what happened here. Quickly, I want you to speak to the community aspect of this case. They really gave kudos to the community. This would not have been solved without the help of the community, getting his name out there, getting his face out there, all of those things so important to solving cases and crimes like this.
For sure. I mean, in the days of today's day of social media and internet and just regular media, things like this spread like wildfire. People talk about it, people text about it, people put messages and pictures up on social media. It's very difficult to get away with anything for too long now.
Yeah, that's true. All right, Sam, we want you to stand by. I want to mention what they weren't able to say. They were unable to speak on motive when asked that question.
Absolutely.
They also would not say where the baby is, other than baby is safe.
Yes.
And they would not say where he is, which I kind of thought was a little surprising. Is that typical?
They have to be concerned for his safety as well. Because,
Sure.
again, we are all innocent until proven guilty, so they're concerned for that. And finally, there's the question of the $32,000.
Yeah.
Everybody probably wondering about that. And apparently, according to them, there will be more than one person, or they think there might be more than one person to get it, so they need to look into that. It'll be a little while before they actually figure out how to disperse it.
But they'll figure that out, I'm sure. Thanks. Yeah.
Person to get it, so they need to look into that. It'll be a little while before they actually figure out how to disperse it.
Oh no, this is so terrible, so bad, bro, unreasonable. How could someone go out there and what he is thinking about is murdering people? Bro, how do you think? Why people want to do this? Just look at him. Your pleasure is from killing people. Just, bro, this is too bad. What's going on in people's minds? That when I kill, I become happy. It makes him happy. Just going around there. Oh, bro. Now, if it wasn't the stomach that he wanted to put in something, maybe he wouldn't have been caught. But thank God, he felt the heat from his stomach and he had to come out of the wood so that he can get something to eat. That's why he was arrested. The community was so vigilant. When they saw him loitering around, they asked themselves, who is that guy? Isn't that the murderer? Isn't that the suspect? And when they called police, bro, he was the gentleman here. But he's a felon. He was arrested, a convict, and now released. Bro, he came back, he was sent back to the community to do exactly what he was doing. Bro, I think we need to do something different from this. If somebody is convicted in such a situation, bro, he doesn't need to come back in the community. Bro, because he will do again what he was used to do, what he was doing by the time he was arrested. So, you can again see he's now arrested. Few days, few months, few weeks, you can see him back on the streets when he's again released. Now, are we trying to cure or we are trying to just fuel the problem? That you can kill more people, you can still do that, bro. I know he's innocent right now until proven guilty, but, bro, if he's a criminal, he has a criminal record, and there was anticipation that why are we sending this gentleman back in the community? He will cause harm to the community, and people said, bro, let him go. Oh, Jesus Christ, bro. When will this end? When will, bro, I'm tired of seeing people being murdered, being killed innocently by the so convicted people. Someone was convicted and later raised back to community, and again he does what bro. This is too bad. Sorry to that family. Sorry. So sorry.